Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Thanks for watching Stop and Think Puzzles today. Let's take a look at today's New York Times crossword puzzle posted on Saturday, June the 8th. The constructor is Daniel Cerametta and the editor is Joel Faliano. So Saturday puzzle will be the most difficult of the week. Ooh, and we have some very, very long answers here. So let's dive in and see what we can do. One across when fur first came into fashion. With a question mark, so some kind of joke, so don't know. One down, Ishmael's people. Isaac and Ishmael from the Bible, not sure. Two down, dishy rumors in slang. The dirt, spill the dirt, I think. Three down, letter of the law. No, three down, pronoun in a rebus puzzle. Don't know. I bet it's I. Rebus puzzles are those puzzles where the words or letters are replaced by symbols or emojis in modern terms. So I would be a pronoun that is easy to replace with the symbol of an I. Four down, temporarily apart. Don't know. Five down, sculpture, for example. Don't know. Six down, times for self-care. No. Seven down, singer whose debut 1988 album had a record 4 #1 hits. Who debuted in 1988. I'll have to get some crossing letters for that. 8 down, novelist Rita Mae Brown rings a bell. 9 down, high points for an abbreviated high points, not sure. 10 down, working away, does not click. 11 down, minus, less, maybe. 12 down, quinceañera celebrant. So a young woman in Spanish, maybe señorita, which could be abbreviated SRTA. Let's try that. I'll take another look at this. When fur first came into fashion. No. 13 across, a mix in the kitchen. And 14 across, letter of the law. A cease and desist letter, maybe? That fit. CEAS, dishy rumors. We take out dirt. Cease and desist is a legal letter, right? And it seems to fit with those letters. 9 down, high points. Yeah, it will end in an S. Working away, maybe at it. 17 across, organization created in 2001. Yeah, TSA would fit there. Meals. Batter. Heights. No, that doesn't seem to fit. Batter might be a mix in the kitchen. Okay, no. I think I'm on the wrong track there. All right, let's continue with the next section of the puzzle, and maybe we'll have better luck. 15 across, snatches, takes. 15 down, what comes before X, Y, and Z? Not W. 14 down, creative hobbyists. Don't know. 13 down, misleading market downturns in financial lingo. Yeah, none of that is clicking. 18 across, hoops might hang from them. Ears, maybe. Hoop earrings. Digital collectible, for short. Oh, what were those things that were popular very, very briefly? Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z. I think that fits. And those pieces of art that were one-offs, they were all the rage. I don't remember. Creative hobbyists. Snatches. So it could be a verb, he snatches something, or it could be like snatches of a song, like snippets, or Can't think of a word that would fit there. Misleading market downturns. Could this be Arabs? I think the theory is that Isaac and Ishmael are two brothers in the book of Genesis, and the Hebrews were descended from Ishmael, and the Hebrews were descended from Isaac, and the Arabs from Ishmael. That may be some folkloric interpretation, but I think that fits with the letters we've got. Grabs for snatches. Still don't know that. Creative hobbyists. Craft something. Crafters. NFT, non-fungible token. Was that what it was? I think that fits. Okay, let's look at this section here. 28 across. You said it. No. 31 down. One might get a meal wrapped up. (31) across. Kerouac, for one. Jacques Kerouac was a writer, a beat poet, a beatnik. Yeah, he popularized beat poetry, the beat generation. Harry Potter. Well, you're a wizard, Harry, but that doesn't fit. A meal wrapped up in a bun, a bag. What you will your estate, your 29 down. King Arthur's father. I remember this from high school English class. Uther Pendragon was his father. 23 down. Booker's workplace. A booker, one who books, a booking office. Marked in a way. Don't know that. And what's this ending K for 4 down? Temporarily apart. On a break. Made famous by the Friends episode. We were on a break. You said it. True. True dat. Okay. I wonder if True Dat has appeared in the New York Times crossword puzzle before. This may be a first. Harry Potter is an orphan. I saw the first movie. He was an orphan in that, wasn't he? Yeah. What you will. Bear traps? I don't think I've heard that term, but I don't really follow the financial markets that closely. You will. You might wrap up a meal in a box. There's no rebus here, is there? Marked in a way, X'd in, maybe, or X is going to be some kind of theme. What you will, your X. You will an asset. A boa constrictor might get a meal wrapped up. They would wrap it up to strangle it before eating it. You will an asset. Okay. Booker's workplace. Cory Booker is a senator, I think. So the Senate would be Cory Booker's workplace. Ooh. It's Saturday. Remember, it's Saturday. The clues are misleading. 23 across. Forward-looking sorts. Could be Sears. Sculpture. Some kind of art. Place to look inward. An X-ray lab, maybe? Okay, I'm feeling more confident about this corner of the puzzle here. The age of mammals. When furry mammals began to evolve, I guess that would be the age of mammals. That when fur became into fashion. Okay, I like that. Goss. Do you say goss as a shortened form of gossip? I've never heard that, but I'm old. Mix in the kitchen. Boy, I liked I. That was the first thing I filled in, I think, wasn't it? Broy on a break. Fine art for sculpture. Me days could be a time for self-care. I'm going to take a me day. Brownie batter. Okay, you. Also, yeah, a pronoun. Y-O-U is a pronoun that would be easily replaceable by a picture of a sheep, a female sheep. So there we go. Brownie batter is a mix in the kitchen. So me days, Paula Abdul, maybe? Beau could be a certain squeeze. Beau, a word for a boyfriend. Rita Mae Brown. High Points, Mountains, abbreviation. Okay, there. Okay, that all fits. All right, so we got those top 3 rows done. And this little section here. So I'm feeling more confident that I'll be able to finish the puzzle today. 24 across with 34 down, full license. Don't know. 30 across, what creates a line for the shower? The water pipe, I don't know. Coins in a biblical parable. Could be talents. Maybe 34 across, range. And 36 across, many Ukrainians, Slavs. Let's get some more letters for that. 20 down, express options since 2000. Express options, not sure. Held, baited, like held your breath, bated breath. Flat bread. 26 across, or 26 down is 100%. And 27 down, ventilator settings for short. Well, those aren't clicking. What creates a line for the shower? Something to do with water or hot water. Not clicking there. Let's try talents. There is a parable of the talents, at least in the King James translation of the Bible. Range. 30 down, Irish girl's name that's 1 letter off from a shade of purple. Okay. Mauve is a shade of purple, and Meve, I think that's how it's pronounced, is an Irish girl's name, I think. What's 36 across? Okay, let's put Slavs in here. I think many Ukrainians are Slavs. 39 across, makeover, resize, something. Okay, 42 across, touch, don't know. 42 down, Sparrow, portrayer, Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow was played by, what's his name? Depp, Johnny Depp. 43 down, baseball family name. That could be Alou. That's shown up in the puzzle once or twice. Touch, just a touch could be a dab, maybe. Let's try Alou, Moises Alou and others. 44 down, curmudgeon of children's TV. Oscar the Grouch. No. 48 down, Silicon Valley exec. Is it just CEO? 49 down, soak up the sun, to tan. 40 down, swagger. Not sure. 36 down, place to stick the knife in. A sheath. Like a scabbard. That might be where you keep your knife when you're not using it. A sheath. 34, that's, we'll have to get that. More letters for that. 32 down, stage opening, perhaps. A trap door. Could be an opening in a stage. 39 across, makeover. Let's try reshape for that. Okay. Mind. To tend. Like to tend a garden, to mind it, to look after it. 47 across is psychoanalytic theory regarding a daughter's relationship with her father. So the counterpart of an Oedipus complex, I think, is the Electra complex. I remember from psychology class. Group overseeing bridges and tunnels. Not sure. Live ostentatiously. Curmudgeon. Let's try CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Doesn't have to be Silicon Valley. Any executive would fit there. That's why I'm reluctant to put that in there. Could put on airs, put on... Is it put on the Ritz? If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Nice, I think that's an Irving Berlin song. Swagger could be strut. Bert and Ernie, I guess he's a curmudgeon. The Port Authority. Okay, so a chief technology officer would be more likely to be found in Silicon Valley. Yes, that does fit. So let's try the Port Authority for the group that oversees bridges and tunnels. Trapdoor. What was this clue for 24 across? Full license, carte blanche. Would be full license. Blank check, literally in French, a blank card. Range, breadth. Okay, I like that. So these all seem to fit. Let me just make sure I've got the downs right. Strut, sheath, trapdoor, test in a tube, an MRI. Stick in the fire, a stick in the fire. A spit would be a stick you use to roast something over the fire. The final down to the nutcracker, I guess that's a waltz. Flat bread. Not sure. 100%. Ending in an X. That's two X's in the puzzle. Do we have any? We have a Z at the end of Ritz. I wonder if this is a what's it called when you use all the letters? A pangram. We have a Z. We have a Y here. I'm not going to go through and count them. There's a W. But I just wonder if all the letters. Let me just look for a Q though. I don't think we have a Q. What creates a line for the shower? And express options. Oh, Acela Express is an express train between Washington and New York. $26 down, 100%. To the max, maybe. I want to put a Q in here somewhere. Ventilator settings. Ventilator settings. Rent. Your rent money is the bread, the money that you use to pay for your flat, your apartment. Okay, that takes some mental gymnastics to get there. Rent money. Yeah, okay. None of the Supreme Court justices in Barbie Land. I haven't seen the Barbie film. I would have that on my list. I guess there were no men on the Supreme Court in that film. Starter home. Your womb is the home you start life in. Capital city, Sana'a is the capital of Yemen, and 39 court organization is NBA. Okay, well, I wanted a Q, just for no reason. A meteor shower is what this means, right? A ventilator. You would find a ventilator in an emergency room. Okay, that was not the way I was thinking of that clue. I think R finishes the puzzle. Okay, that felt longer than 20 minutes, but I think that's a pretty good. That is a pretty good time for me for a Saturday puzzle. Usually I'm over 20 minutes, but anything under 30 minutes I think is pretty good for me. I'd be happy with. I guess I was just kind of distracted by the two X's in the puzzle, thinking that maybe every letter would be used. since we also had a Z and another uncommon letter. I see a V here. So I thought maybe I'd be able to find a Q, but I do not see one. So maybe it has most of the letters, but not Q. True dat, that gives me pause. I am curious to know if that has ever been used in the crossword puzzle. I'll look in the comments on the New York Times wordplay column. Usually somebody will post a history of the puzzle and stuff of that nature. I'm sure somebody will comment on that. If not, I will ask. Crafters is a clever clue. I think, yeah, I think the first thing I put in the puzzle, maybe I put in dirt here, which ended up being correct. So I kind of threw me off. Maybe if I thought of you instead, I would have gotten brownie batter much quicker. I did think of batter as the ending. Then once I had an X here, another thing that threw me off, I also wanted box to be what you might wrap up your meal in. Not really wrap it up, but you can see how I might think box would be something you'd order to go. So then I wanted X to be rebused. That was not a fruitful line of mental inquiry, as ended up being incorrect. And Electrocomplex Port Authority, CTO threw me a little bit. I didn't think of that. And then Bert, I don't know why that didn't click. I guess I don't think of him as a curmudgeon. He is a curmudgeon. Yeah, I will allow that. But I would think Oscar as a curmudgeon much before Bert. Well, in any case, I enjoyed that puzzle quite a bit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.